Right there is one big hill. 6061. My 61, obviously. But 60 to 66 Chevy and GMC hoods are huge. If you do a whole lot of test fits, you're gonna do good body and paint on your truck. You don't have neighbors immediately available. You're gonna have to call your friends over five, six, 7 times for everything on and off, on and off. That's kind of a bit of a hassle working on everyone's schedule. So I thought I got the Oliver tractor, 3-point disc with the engine voice mounted to the 3-point. Maybe you have to make some kind of fixture. If the hood is set on, that's not exceptionally heavy. This is awkward, real awkward. I have to put together some type of fixture, set it up on there, and figure out. And then my truck, most people are going to have, yeah, most people are going to have 2-wheel drive lower trucks. I'm the oddball out there that has a tall truck. Still going to be a pain to do that. Now, you don't have to have a tractor to do what I just do. You can have a regular engine one. Of course, if you have a lower truck, legs going underneath it, it's going to pose a problem. But you're not supposed to put it up on ramp, thinking out loud. This could work for just about anybody who has an engine with and some minor skills fabricating on it. I use 100% scrap metal. I've always had that T on the back of my hoist so I could drop two straps on to pick up a rear axle or whatever I've got to do. I'm out in the middle of nowhere here. I'm just doing everything solo. I got plenty of friends. They're all busy too, spread out. So you get self-sufficient sometimes. I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. It's probably big-headed and stuff. Let's go ahead and put this one on the truck and see what I'm talking about.
Play with these hoods. They're huge. I got nobody coming over to help me. What am I supposed to do to get this hood on? This isn't the real hood. This is just a temporary hood. But I built a little fixture. And we're gonna stick the hood on solo. I mean, it's the old ever useful Oliver tractor. Let's go ahead and set this thing up and we'll put the hood on. We'll go ahead and put this hood on solo. Let's see how this goes using the tractor. Probably ought to pull the bolts out first. It's not too bad. Probably gotta loosen that a little bit. Still a pain in the butt. I don't think I got an oomph to pull these up on there without some kind of helper. If you want to talk about one of the couple of hardest trucks in the world to put a hood on, I'd say this, and I never had a dent side Ford, but I would bet money they're similar. Because that's a big looking hood on those too. I hate doing the springs on these things. Probably why people put gas charged shocks on them. That wasn't bad. Probably said that too soon. Yep, I did. Spoke too soon. Got a big old tire to pull against. I guess I should. Holy smoke. Good gracious, that thing is hard. Those springs are no joke. course, I'm going to test this all out first before I paint and all that mess, and test it out on a good hood. Always good to test these things out before you do something good. Because ultimately you need to find out stuff like this. Which the procedure going to be when it's for real. So don't scratch the paint all up and tear it to pieces. As you can see, I did find some holes in there that were factory holes already there, so I could locate it. I got a case of the dropsies. But all in all, this is coming along pretty nice for a test. That method. Alright. Now that piece right there was made out of rejected bed rails. So now it's just a matter of aligning that hood. The back of that hood's got to go down quite a bit. So it's a matter of get it up like that, and a little bit more. Well, here's the moment of truth. I'll move the tractor. Let's get that old piece of wire out of the way before I rip it to shreds, even though I'll probably never use it, but no need to tear stuff up for no reason. Now, the one thing I hadn't thought of when I lifted this truck, turning it into four-wheel drive, blah, 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 was you got to be tall to put the hood down. I'm 6'3". I'd have to stand on my tiptoes. Look at there. I put that big old hood on by myself. Well, my friend Oliver, the tractor. A little more alignment on this and I'll be right in there, but that's not the real hood, so it's latched. It's got some adjusting to do, but it's got a lot of adjusting because it's got to come down quite a bit. And I don't have it fully latched. Yeah, I run the tractor carburetor all the way down. All right, there it is. Solo hood install. About the biggest hood I can think of for a truck. But I was saying there's some holes inside. Right back in, I don't know if this camera will pick it up. Can't quite see, but there's one of the holes. Corresponding hole up at the top here, and then of course on the other side. But now I've got a way to peg hoods on and off of these old trucks. The hood hinges are not too bad shape. Those aren't the ones that came off this truck either, so there it is. Might have to say I'm pretty happy with myself today. Idea that came to me. Now I know how I'm going to put the good hood on when it's finally time. I won't be tearing it up and scratching things up because I didn't even come close to hitting anything on the fenders or nothing. Give it a try. Some scrap metal, mediocre welding skills, and you too can make some junk to put your stuff together. I'm out.